Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another cast here on the Ashen GG channel. And today we are having a look at DK Sharvel. Now he will not be found here, he will be found on the opposite side of the map, playing Diana. So, the boy. I discovered this guy. He's obviously DK. What do you call it? Academy player, and he is, in my opinion, one of the better Qiyana jungle players. He plays a lot of Qiyana jungle. That's how I discovered him, and I'm a very big fan of his. I absolutely love to watch him. He does a super solid job usually, and playing Diana, which is also a champion that I dabble in and I think is absolutely broken. I'm interested in seeing how exactly he pulls that off. Let's have a look at what the matches look like for us though. We have a Fiora in the top lane facing off against an Aatrox in the jungle. We have Sharvel on his Diana facing off against Bel'Veth. Both are starting leashless. In the mid lane, we have Syndra facing off against a Zed. And in the bottom lane, it is Caitlyn and Senna facing off against, that is definitely not the correct player, Aphelios Yuumi. Alright. So, what is our pathing? So far, we started at the chickens, and we are now clearing the red buff. Drugs will not be done, and Bel'Veth has invaded. He went from the chickens to the blue buff. Now this is where he will have to leave, so he better do that. Sticks around. You don't win versus this Diana. Alright, so he leaves again. And Diana has already done enough camps that she will level up to 3 here. Where I think that this Bel'Veth might still stay level 2 because she has done a buff. And the chickens, which is a lower XP camp, so I think that this will actually not level her up. Yeah, I'm correct about that. So now this is obviously this is a rough situation to be in with Diana. Yep, correctly tracking it, jumping on over. What do you do? Alright, Bel'Veth did hit level 3, however, Flash is going to come out and Diana picks up a kill for herself. Senna, looking. W will not connect. Senna has low mana as well. And everything on the map is moving around these two. Beautiful punish here by DK Sharvel, with an absolute sinning start here by Bel'Veth. Bel'Veth a little scared, but Diana is looking for a bot lane gank. Senna almost dead. Yuumi has been taken down already. Senna will be taken down. Caitlyn now in peril as Diana jumps in and Caitlyn goes down. Beautifully dodging those traps as Bel'Veth is attempting a gank onto the Zed. A little bit questionable what this woman is doing, as Zed famously not only was he positioned well, but also can just W out. Right? So this puts Bel'Veth even further behind now, where Diana is level 4, she is about to power clear, and Diana is really good at like power clearing, and she's probably leached some XP here on the lane, but she is still quite far behind. Yuumi will heal up Zed a little bit. She does go back, so he gets the XP though. That is really good. That is really good for Zed. Very high IQ play in my humble opinion. Let's have a look at the top lane. So Fiora pretty good against Aatrox. We have Fiora pushing, having Aatrox push in here. Now, yep, this looks really, really scary. But Aatrox will be taken down once again. Now, in top lane, there's a little bit of this reverse rule where you say, if player gets pushed in, he is winning most of the time. Now, this obviously doesn't work for for low elo, but in high elo, a lot of the time top lane is about manipulating the point where you can chase down your opponent and where your jungler can gank you. Obviously, it all depends, right? Clearly, if a tank gets pushed in by a Fiora, that is not the case. But Fiora doesn't get a kill onto the tank unless he gets pushed in, right? So you can win your lane, but not really win the lane. So you can like push the enemy in, right? You push them back, but they can kind of safe farm under turret. Or you let them push into you, you freeze the lane and you bully them off. And that's how you like win-win, right? Alright, Diana has her ultimate, dashes to a minion, doesn't even Q. And Senna will be taken down as well. Syndra thinking. And Bel'Veth still trying to catch level 5. Diana now starting the dragon. Now, remember, Diana does not have her ultimate. Early smite comes through. I'm expecting 15 seconds on that smite cooldown. As Diana. Bel'Veth will actually not contest this. Bel'Veth still level 5. And this Cloud Dragon does a lot of damage. But the dragon will be taken down. Beautiful job here by Diana. As Fiora and Aatrox are fighting in a typical top lane fashion. Syndra preparing her Qs. Yeah. Oh, very questionable Q. Alright, red trinket has run out. Fiora, flash, and she's out. Beautifully done. Alright. Bel'Veth finally hitting level 6. No, Bel'Veth still not level 6. But this should put her over. Probably can XP, right? No. Oh. Oh! How far behind are you, girl? Oh my god, she's actually dying. Hold on. There's so much happening here. So Bel'Veth, she finally hit level 6, right? But then she died. So that's tragic. And then obviously another kill picked up onto the Aatrox. Diana looking for an invade here. Nothing to find. An empty jungle. No. This should be showing though. Alright, we're looking for the mid laner. Ultimate is available. Just doesn't even hesitate. I personally wouldn't have even used my ultimate there, to be honest. Might have been a mistake though. Beautiful dodge here on the Z side, as this lane is still pushing into Z. Honestly, that is a kind of unfortunate situation to be in. If Senna sticks around. Yep, as Z cannot relieve himself and go back to base. Bel'Veth, the bell boost starting. Now we have a Yuumi on a Diana. I don't want to be that guy, but I want to be that guy. Diana, you should fucking go Herald, man. Hello? Oh my god, Bel'Veth picks up the Herald here. Huge pickup for the blue team. Obviously, Bel'Veth absolutely loves that. Alright, Diana did use her ultimate, so not ready. Alright, beautiful bait by Zed. He gets out. But unfortunate situation, man. Diana doesn't have ultimate, so she can't go in, can't contest. Doesn't contest the Herald, and well, just like that, the bell boost takes it up once again. I've started thinking about switching my trinket back to a red trinket. Back to a yellow trinket just for heralds, just because of shit like this. It's so stressful to like path around the enemy jungler potentially doing herald 24/7. Like, it is just aggravating. Right, flash out of Senna. There will not be a kill picked up onto the Senna. At least the control ward is saved, I guess. Syndra proper low. No ultimate available for Zed, so we know exactly what happened there. And Aatrox is kind of struggling, isn't he? Yeah. Alright. Aatrox actually still with a farm lead though. So that is very impressive. He is 0-4 and still maintains a farm lead, which means his 0-4, right, doesn't really mean a whole lot except the money that he gave to Diana. And I suppose that as well. No, not that. No. We know where Zed's kills comes from. Alright. Yuumi. Once again. Sitting on her jungler. Alright. Zed's just gotta get through that. Diana is an absolute unit, but I'm not 100% convinced that she can fight against them because they can kite her, right? Like, the second she gets in lethal, they're dead. But they can kite. And they seem to be doing exactly that. Syndra, gotta stay respectful. She does. And we are planning a little bit of... Yeah. Alright. That is Aphelios taking 1 kill for himself. The bell boost is ready. Aphelios misses his Q. And yeah, he's just going down. Bel'Veth not taking any chances with this one. The Diana is ready. Ultimate comes through. Flash by Bel'Veth, yeah. And this one will work out. Yuumi brings the stun back. No E available here for Diana, by the way. She's going to pick up a kill onto the Senna. But Bel'Veth, she's coming back. She's coming back pretty alright. Well, not if Zed has anything to say for it. Get off, here comes. Ooh, big heal here by Aatrox, but it shan't be enough. As Fiora picks up a kill onto the Fiora. And Syndra just asks herself, what the hell are you doing? Aatrox just standing still there for a second. Given up. He's done. 0-6. This man is broken. Absolutely broken. Talk about being broken. This Diana, 701, with a freaking Proto Belt. The lesser solo queue Stompy version. So if you're playing Diana, what I could tell you what is really, really good as an item build is you go for unfortunate situation here. No, we are not going to be able to get out of this, and that is 1,000 gold going over to the Senna, out of all people. Pretty scary, actually. As said, we'll have to try to get out of this one. He does. Ultimate will acquire the kill. Actually, no. It will be the Aphelios that will acquire the kill. But the build that I'm talking about is a more off-tank build, right? You build one of these tank items. And then to these tank items, you add the Nashor... Is it Nashor's tools? I think so. Yeah, the attack speed. The attack speed AP item. Right, there's only one. So you go like... You can go Frozen Gauntlet. You could even go the Hextech Proto Belt, or not the Hextech Proto Belt. You could go the Turbo Chem Tank, or you can go Aegis. You can go for any of these tank items. Combine them with the magical damage, and then combine that with, you guessed it, Demonic Embrace. And you can create a incredible raid boss Diana. And in lower elo, that one can literally like 1v5 the game for you. It is ridiculous. You just go into the jungle, you just farm up, and Diana is probably one of the better junglers. In my opinion, she's actually, like, now that I think about it, I think she's probably a better noob jungler than Amumu, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so, because she's able to clear better. And in comparison to Amumu, she's just able to, like, take over games by herself. She's a little bit more complicated. But honestly, not that much. Like, it's not that much. But this, I mean, maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. Ultimate is available here. Wait. Ultimate was available, yeah. She just didn't want to use it. Ultimate will come through, and she will take down Caitlyn as well. Much more squishy, this Diana, than the off-tank type Diana. Also way worse jungle clear, right? But much more potential to explode teamfights. But yeah, I personally prefer the tank build. I'm a big fan. Aatrox, it just can't be happening, right? It just cannot be freaking happening. This poor guy, whenever he gets into a good situation, whenever he wins against this Fiora, Diana is around. This time, even freaking Yumi comes, pays a visit. Like, it is, he just cannot get a break. The poor guy, man. Honestly. He is absolutely Hishinshin. Alright, Zed. Going down to Senna. Senna doing a super solid job this game. Picked up an assist onto the Diana as well. A kill onto the Diana as well earlier. So do not let the 2 kills deceive her. That is in fact 5 kills, right? When it comes to the money. So absolutely solid job here on her part. But this Diana is just so huge. Like as a Senna and Caitlyn, you want to keep your distance, and you can do that pretty well versus tank Diana. But versus this Hextech Rocket Belt Diana, there is not much distance to be kept. This is why Hextech Rocket Belt is so good on things like Akali, on things like the Echo. You know, it is just ridiculously good because you can gap close to get yourself into that range for your actual gap closers, like your champion gap closers, to be able to just, yeah, to be able to just get you closer to champions like this Caitlyn, like this Senna, who like to keep a lot of distance. But there's a certain point where, obviously, if they want to attack you, they have to be somewhere around, right? And so with Proto Belt, you extend that range by quite a bit. Not only because of the short dash that Proto Belt adds, but also because what Proto Belt does very well is it gives you movement speed towards the enemy champion. So it's pretty good. As Aphelios will be taking up a kill. But Aatrox, solid job. Forces the flash out of Zed. So it is kind of a trade. Obviously, he is 1-8. He is still doing super solid when it comes to farm, right? So he's not super far behind, but he has given over a frick ton of gold to the enemy team at this point. So that's the real shame. And we see very uncharacteristic for this is Challenger, by the way. I want to point out that this is Challenger. The CS numbers on everyone are ridiculously low, and this is Korean, I repeat, Korean Challenger. There are 2 master players in this game. 2. Okay? This is Challenger Elo. This is ridiculous. What are the farm values? This guy has no CS. He has no CS. Like, why does no one have CS? Maybe I'm just too used to playing with Chovy, but playing with Chovy to be watching Chovy. Playing with Chovy, yeah, I wish, man. I freaking wish, dude. But for that, I would have to grow a couple more hands, I would assume. All right. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that is the reason. The fact that we're all sitting. Dude, honestly, this Caitlyn still does good damage. The Collector and Gale Force. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that will not save her as Diana catches her. Beveth will be alive, and the crown will save Syndra from quite a bit of damage there. Aatrox in the side. He is looking for an AD carry, but the AD carry is way out of reach now, and he can just hope to get Zed. Zed survives with 1 HP, legit. Dude, legit just trolled by Riot Games. This poor Aatrox, man. I just want to put like an F out. And if you agree with me, put an F in the comments for this poor fucking Aatrox and for his mental being stable. Imagine being ganked every single time you have a lead on your lane and just playing versus a Fiora player that you're gapping in farm still after being 1 and 4. Unlucky, dude. Obviously, at this point, Fiora has caught up in farm, but it took her a while. So, as Aatrox, I would be mad as well. I'm always mad losing versus people that have less farm than me, because to me, and I know this is a, some people would call it a hidden narrative. Kate, why is my AD carry in the side lane? Oh, well, maybe that is why she is in the side lane. Okay, I get it. That is just like, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, beautiful assassin-style gameplay here, but you will be going down to the master of the dagger, Fiora. Beautiful pickup. Dashes into the trap. Takes down Caitlyn. Stuns her at will. And Caitlyn will be going down. But assassin Caitlyn, dude. What a wholesome build, dude. That's kind of funny, dude. It seems to me like this is freaking platinum, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check again. No, it is actually, dude, this is crazy. This is actually Korean Challenger. What happened to Korean Challenger, dude? What are these farm numbers? When we are almost at 22 minutes. Highest CS number, 176 CS, 180. Okay, 180 CS is the highest number. No one even hitting 20. Like, oh my lord. All right, well, it is what it is. Some of these games are super chaotic. Oh, ultimate comes out. Yeah, it's a surrender. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome. 热爱105度的你，滴滴青春的蒸馏水。